This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
Right, in studio, we are about to get into the conversation from MJADALA Court of Public Opinion, as we do every single Monday morning. Na leo kwenye studio tunao two gentlemen wenye to join. In the left corner tonight, ASCON KAMILI, political analyst and policy analyst. Karibu sana Morning Vibes.
Asante sana.
Hi ASCON, karibia microphone.
Oh, thank you so much.
And we have MAINA KOROBIA. He's a youth leader at UDA. Karibu sana Morning Vibes.
Asante sana Sheila.
So the first question nataka kuuliza, Ruto over the weekend. Ilikuwa weekend ama ilikuwa Friday? Alisema bebe hiyo story ya hiyo presidential debate. Miss me with it. Sidai. Kwa nini? Media wako biased. What are your thoughts on this? I want to start with ASCON.
Well, thank you very much. First and foremost, let me say I'm so happy to notice that there's a radio station that has, given a chance to young people to listen to politics, discuss politics, and particularly in a way that they can understand very easily.
Yeah.
Mnaongea Sheng, mnaongea Kiswahili. Unajua, the biggest thing has been young people keep away from politics because they think is something meant for older people. They think it's something that is not very important. But the truth of the matter is politics is very integral, and we need to engage in it on a day-to-day basis. So at the very outset, I must congratulate you people for doing that.
Thank you.
And now secondly, on the William Ruto thing, you know, William Ruto...
Lakini suta mix up hiyo English na Kiswahili. Siwache watu nyuma tafadhali. Kila mtu lazima kwenda ni story. ASCON. Tafuta Kiswahili. Mix it up there. Mix it up.
Aya, sawa. Sasa, for William Ruto, unaona akiwa Jubilee bado, akiwa deputy president between 2013 and 2017, everything was okay for him. When everything was working in the way they're working right now, it was okay for him. Lakini kwa sasa, kwa sababu ako on the other side, and I feel weight, now he wants to, sling mud on the media, he wants to cry all the time.
Lakini amesema media iko biased.
Wajua hata sisi tumekuwa hapo before. When Baba was in the opposition, we would have the thinking that media is biased against it. In fact, I remember we even had to establish our own media, NASA TV, so that we could do our things independently. So the media have a freedom
to
did
decide. You say Royal Media?
No. I see what you did.
What did I do?
Nimekusikia mahali hapo lakini
amesema NASA TV.
No, and on a serious note, we had NASA TV, and the background against which NASA TV was established was because there was this feeling that tunakuwa sidelined, media had to pay attention ya kutosha. Lakini sasa wajua, our understanding of the media is that the media can decide to dismiss you at some point. They can decide to support you based on how they view you, based on the positions they have taken. But it's only in Africa or maybe in Kenya ndio watu wanaona ni kama media ikitextand hiyo ni normal, si poa. But if you go to advanced democracies like in the US,
we're not in the US, my friend,
which is okay.
Let's cross over to you. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Scoreboy? Because he's kind of accepted that bias is there by saying that in 2013, 2017 you also experienced a bias, and you've said, just to quote you, umesema media can decide to.
Yeah, and I agree with them. In fact, in my view, the media should take a stand on that. Yeah.
So
wasiwe tu wako tu hapo, mtu akifanya makosa ametulia tu juu wako. The media should be known for what they stand for. In the US, the CNN have a clear stand. The Fox have you will see Trump, bashing these guys. The blue guys are also on this other side. Yeah. It's okay, so that we know what you stand for.
Okay.
So in Kenya, we want to have a media where mtu anapiga story zake, akona William Muku, kwingine akisikia rawa anaingia, ameshift. Hiyo si poa. We want people to have a stand.
You're saying media is not supposed to be neutral, huh?
In my view, they shouldn't.
Okay.
In my view, they shouldn't. Particularly on such an important matter.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this?
Kwanza Sheila, nikushukuru Standard Group for having this platform of the young people of our nation, particularly from the age of 19 to that 5 years.
Yeah.
Kenya is a median age country. Median age 19 years.
19, yeah.
So Vibes Radio is one of the platforms where young people can really express themselves. Their culture, their innovation skills can be marketed. So nashukuru sana Standard Media for giving us this platform as young people. Back to your question. As a UDA fraternity and also Kenya Kwanza, we have made a deliberate pronouncement kwa mambo ya debate, na tumeonelea kwamba hatuta participate kwa hiyo debate kwa sababu the main organizers wameka kukua biased. Unajua sisi hatuna shida na kukua biased, but they should be gentle enough honorable enough to declare that we are having a candidate in these elections. Usikue kazi yako unajifanya ati wewe hauna candidate. But venye unaya news na coverage ya news inakaa ni kama unaegemea pande moja. Ukiangalia wacha nikuambie Sheila. My good friend ASCON najua ametembea hii dunia vizuri. Hizo media houses akina CNN na Fox News na NBC hizo za ABC hizo za US they are very categorical that we are supporting this particular candidate. But ukikuja hapa Kenya unakuta media houses zenye zina organize debate hata kama the Media Council of Kenya ndo ina organize hiyo debate. Who are the people behind that media houses? Media Council are the people in the media houses. So they should declare a stand that in these elections we have a candidate who in this case is the Azimio candidate.
Yeah.
So that sisi kama watu wa Kenya Kwanza na watu wa UDA tukuange tukijua we are going to find alternative media like social media or any other media to air our news and to air what we have for the country. Because Trump wakati wenye aliona CNN is quite unfair to him. He actually mobilized the Republicans or the conservatives and the evangelicals of the US to go to the Fox News and other conservative media houses.
But I have a question.
Yes.
What is the fear? Because this is a live debate, right? So if you feel if a question is asked that you feel is biased, you're able to deal with it there. So what exactly is the fear?
This is the fear. This is the fear. Acha niende kidogo. This is the fear. The fear is that the person who is the coverage, we don't have a problem with maybe even the planning or what have you. But the person, the adjudicator, the person moderating the debate might actually interject you or can even be fielding questions that are that might not be fair to all candidates. For instance, mi kuna swali yenye unaweza niuliza ikuwe ni difficult mi kwangu sana ama ikuwe ni too personal to my campaign in comparison to what you ask ASCON. That is the prerogative of the moderator, and the moderator is chosen by the same media. The other thing is about the ratings of the debate. I might even perform better in the debate, but usikie mtu akianza kukaa ni kama anaonyesha ASCON ndo aliperform better in a certain policy issue.
So it's about optics.
It's all about optics. But then let me tell you, debate is nothing else. It's about optics.
But
let me tell you, I was watching how last night mi hata nimelala saa 9 leo. Mimi
yani haujalala.
Sijalala. Basically I was watching the debate ya US ya 2016. Trump literally won the presidency on the debate.
Of course,
So debate is a very serious matter.
But Maina, let me ask you something. I just want to jump on, add on what Sheila amesema. Just chance kai ni poa for Ruto to actually, shed light on certain concerns that Wakenya wako nazo. Vitu kama the Langata Primary School land, mambo kama, all these allegations that he has in court. This is a time for him to actually clear the air for his supporters.
And remember,
don't you think Anafa could jump on that opportunity?
Remember 2013 when the president actually had to address,
even he had to address
some really difficult questions that were thrown his way.
I see about the family.
Let me say something about that. My understanding is there's a particular reason why William Ruto doesn't want to attend this debate.
What do you think it is?
And the reason is, William Ruto and his friends or the people who work with him, they have quite a number of skeletons that they would not want to be exposed out there. Kuna vitu mingi sana angetaka watu wajue. So they want a media or they want to be engaged on a platform where yule mtu anauliza maswali ni mtu ameshamwambia usifike hapa jamaa, ukifika hapa piga kakona hivi unajua. Lakini in a presidential debate like we have seen before, you'll find Kwambox of KTN is there, you'll find somebody of Citizen is there, you'll find everybody.
It's a mixed
Okay, tuseme sasa KTN ni ina support one of the sides. Utapata Citizen iko kwingine. We can't say that all these media stations they're supporting one candidate. At least there's one that probably is neutral or if not neutral, wako mahali wanaegemea. Sasa William utaona kuna his deputy there, Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua has so many issues to be, zile ziko nje hapo watu hawajui vizuri. William mwenyewe akona vitu mingi sana watu wanafaa kuelewa nini inafanyika. Almost his whole team is clad na matope na kila kitu. Unaona?
I'm going to give you a chance to respond.
So lazima wangetaka Itumbi ameka mahali hapo anauliza maswali akifika mahali ya Lang'ata Primary. Akifika mahali ya Lang'ata Primary anasema hapo Weston tia.
I want us to take a short break. We will start with your response. Guys, kumbuka tuko morning vibes 27 minutes to 9 a.m. Kevin. Unajua kenye nasikia? Wase kama Wajakoya.
Yes.
Mungare Walter. Wanafaa tu kwa wako panicked kwa sababu if watu wanasema these are two horse race. Hiyo ni media inasema hivyo. Now one horse is already saying, "Hey, this is not going to be fair." Sasa Wajakoya mwenye anaitwa Bang sijui Bang.
This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
The conversation is going nice and easy, but remember guys, we are talking about politics. And Mombasa, Kenya politics hazikuangi that easy. Remember, show is Morning Vibes. You're hanging out with Kwambokes and Kev. That's also the hashtag. Zungumza nasi. We're going to open the phone lines in a bit. But before we took the break, remember tunaongea na two gentlemen here in studio na tunaongea mambo ya politics. Nilikwambia in the blue corner, in the left corner tonight, ASCON KAMILI. ASCON, before we took the break, ulikuwa unasema kwamba
anasema William anajipata mali ya jezi sana leo. Aendelee kulia, sisi hatujali kwa sababu if William was in a position today where the president was supporting him, he would be speaking totally differently. And so that is being very hypocritical.
So it's the support of the government, Johanna.
Hiyo ndio shida inamsumbua. Na anajua ni kwa nini it's very important.
Now, MAINA KOROBIA, of course, youth leader, UDA. I said I'd give you a chance to respond to the remarks that he made before we get into the next segment. So ulikuwa unaongea juu ya
of course the media and
being biased, right? And actually, you know what, over the weekend some more allegations were made against IBC. Apparently kuna majina zimemiss kwa list ya IBC na ni za apparently strongholds za UDA.
What
are your thoughts on this?
No, actually, see Rift Valley peke yake. It's across the country. I have a case of I have many cases from my county, which is Kiambu County. Kwenye watu wana complain kura zao zimebadilishwa. Niliona vijana wengine last week nilikuwa huko Kajiado. Unakuta mtu anavotia sijui Kitengela. Vote imebadilishwa ikapelekwa huko Kiserian. So those are very serious issues. I think IBC should scrutinize and audit its register, voter register. Now, at least they should be monitoring what is happening in the register, because uchaguzi, as much as mimi najua inatampariwa na transmission of votes, I also understand that inatampariwa na even the register, how it is done. And let me tell you, Sheila, ukiwa na Kev, violence in a country hailetangu na mambo ya nini na mambo ya results. Mimi hivyo ndo nimekuwa nikisema violence kwa nchi because of elections hailetu because of results. Inaletwa juu ya process. Process kama saa hii hizo maswali za nilisikia Raila Odinga akiuliza jana. Ukiona mambo kama hiyo haiangaliwi vizuri. Ukiangalia mambo zenye William Ruto previously when he was submitting his papers, the issues that he raised, the issues he raised when he was meeting the European Union diplomatic corps. If those issues are not addressed, if the process is fraudulent, even the results will be fraudulent. So na hapo ndo utakuta hiyo ndo itakuwa recipe ya nini ya chaos. So I think media should be honest enough. As much as they are airing these political rallies, giving a presidential candidate 15 minutes or 10 minutes to say fire vijana pilgrims nini, they should be actually airing these issues, like data, people exercising their democratic rights, people having their voices. Listen, vijana wa hapo mtaa wanataka kujua mimi nikielect MCA wangu hiyo kura yangu ama sauti yangu ita account.
Now I want us to move to something else.
Kindly before you go there,
hold on, I want to ask this question and I want a yes or no answer, right? With just a short explanation, one sentence. Do we trust IBC and Chebukati's team to handle this election correctly?
As per standards.
As per now.
Yes, for me, I think we trust them. They have shown that they have capacity so far. The most important thing is how to ensure that every stage of the process is well checked so that we don't get into a mess. But so far, so good.
I'm just going to throw it to you as well, Maina.
For a million time. Hustler Nation.
Yes.
A new day we have committed to support IBC.
Yes.
We actually even appointed liaison persons so that we are not engaging IBC in the rallies. We are engaging them formally and procedurally as a political formation. So sisi tuna support IBC and we have full confidence in them. The only and we don't have an issue with them.
Yes.
We just want them to deliver on their mandate as stipulated in the constitution and as stipulated by the various policy documents that they have to deliver free, credible, transparent and democratic election.
And that's what we want as well, Kenya.
Yes, unajua kitu moja, wacha nikwambie Kev. Sisi hatutaki favorism. Hata kwa media hatutaki favorism. We don't want special treatment. We just want a fair and level playing ground.
Mike, can I ask you something? Can I make a comment? Vile ulilizwa the initial question about hii mambo ya kura IBC remove certain people from the register. Somebody can say, this is the same exact thing Raila was doing. Maybe watu wanasema Ruto could actually pull out from the presidential race, or maybe anaona maybe anenda he's going to lose. So he's just saying this so that he doesn't come off as a loser. Maybe last week Kibicho said, and also that the CS for ICT that Raila will actually win by a landslide.
Big time.
Yeah. So is this a way maybe of just admitting that ni kama Azimio labda watashinda, so let me just create some sort of confusion.
Kev na Sheila,
because this is exactly what Raila did also in the previous elections.
Kev, Sheila, ASCON. Let me address you and our listeners.
Yes.
Unajua sisi hii mlengo yetu ya Hustler Nation tumetoka safari kubwa sana. Bado. Tukaambiwa hatutakuwa kwa ballot. Unajua umekuwa hii Kenya. Unasikia hizo story. Hatutakuwa kwa ballot. Kwanza hata si kwa ballot, tuliambiwa hatutafika 2022.
Really?
Hiyo mtu anakuthreaten maisha yako kwanza. Ukisikia hizo utterances. Tukaambiwa hatutakuwa kwa ballot. Tukaambiwa hatutakuwa kwa ofisi ya deputy president sijui by 2020. Mara tukaambiwa hatutakuwa kwa Karen. Yani people have been creating speculations all over that we will not achieve sijui what. But all through and above everything else, we have survived these gimmicks and these state machinery machinizations. We have survived them. I can tell you, William Ruto has never quitted any race.
Okay.
William Ruto has never quitted any process.
Now let's talk about process.
I can tell you, William Ruto is not going to quit the swearing process in Kasarani.
All right. Now, hold on. Guys, I want us to move forward. We're running out of time. Over the weekend, also some great pronouncements were made by IBC. Sonko has been not cleared to run. What are your thoughts on this? Ndanza na msewa Azimio.
Lakini kidogo tu kabla even go on Sonko, there's just something he mentioned there that I would like to point out. It's said in law that ukitaka kutengeneza sheria, if you want to make a law, you make a law with your enemy in mind. Akuwe ni kama hii sheria ikuwe mbaya, ikuwe ni hata kwa hiyo position takuwa tu isikuwe sheria na kufavor. So for William, the only beef I have with him ni zile hizi vitu zote zilikuwa zinamfavor akuzungumza. That's not how a leader should be. Baba hata wakati zile ako kwa ile receiving end ataongea. Akiwa yeye ndio kila mtu anaona ni kama ako sawa, atasema no, kama jana alisema IBC must tell us about the voters list. They must be open, the audit process, what happens, who are these people who they're claiming are lost. I mean, anasema hata kama William atashinda, we have to know that the process is fair. So maybe that's what I think a leader should be. Na hiyo si William angekuwa kwa hii position leo na watu 1800 wamepotea kwa NASA ama Azimio, hangetu bash vibaya sana. So that's number one. Number two, on Sonko issue, the Chief Justice had an opinion about that hata before IBC ifanye mambo yao. Lakini koti itasikiza hiyo maneno. There's a 3 judge bench ili establishiwa, watakuwa nasikia hiyo story na tutajua vizuri. But kwa maoni yangu Kenya has to respect chapter 6 of the constitution. Chapter 6 is a very integral part of our constitution that kidogo tunaiangusha, kidogo tunaiweka kimchezo, lakini ilieko hapo ndo ihakikishe kwamba the leaders we get are the right leaders. The biggest issue in Kenya today ni leadership. We have everything. We have the brains, we have all the resources, human resource, lakini shida ni mwelekeo hatuna, kwa sababu viongozi wetu kama sio wakora ni wezi, kama sio wezi watakuwa watu, kama sio ni watu tu You know, so ni kitu muhimu sana. Chapter 6 has to be looked into. Na kuna unaona kama yule jamaa wa Vihiga inapatikana akukliaiwa kwa sababu deputy wake ya resign on time. And that's becoming very characteristic of Kenyans. I mean really, you know very well the law says you're supposed to resign by this time if you're pursuing this. But somebody will just imagine that nitaenda hapo na kado fulani na mbeo jamaa manze siku resign on time, lakini kitu ni kitu bigi. Chukua kama mita moja itakuwa sawa. I think we should do something about that. Chapter 6 of the Constitution talks about integrity. Integrity ni kufanya vitu vile inafaa. Ndio hata mtoto wako akiingia hapo ana chance juu tu ya ability yake atasikizwa, unaona.
Okay. What are your thoughts on this, Maina? Sonko getting IBC has refused to clear him.
I think chapter 6 is a very clear stipulation of the Constitution. We should stick to it.
So nasema Sonko ako solo.
For me, I think Sonko, if the IBC has pronounced itself, I think we should stick to that. One thing, our country, as much as we might be having political persuasion, as much as some of these characters that have been mentioned by IBC belong to our political formation, we have a country to protect. We want to take this country forward. Shila, wacha nikwambie Kev, watoto wetu tunataka kuachia nchi ambayo ni mzuri na tunataka kuachia uongozi mwema. So we must have compliance with the chapter 6 and if IBC has pronounced itself, it will only be right that we follow what they are saying. For those people who are having, because kuna watu wengine ambao nimesikia wakitajwa na IBC na we need to seek clarity, like my senator in Kiambu, Karongo Adangwa. I think such individuals can seek other legal channels to have a clarification so that IBC can also be clear in terms of some of these characters that have been mentioned.
Well, I think IBC should not be the final say on this matter. Every Kenyan as a lawyer has an opportunity to go out there and seek judicial redress, legal redress whenever they feel hurt by something. So Sonko amesema vizuri ni kweli IBC imezungumza, lakini he's in court. So let's allow the court to make a decision on this. And Kenya, this same Sonko ndiye alikuja kutoa clips tukajua Chitembe had issues, amechukua do, ingawa akona makosa yake, but at least we got to get a different picture of what happens in the judiciary. Look at how the impeachment processes happen in Kenya. MCA wamebraibiwa, mara wanataka do kwa governor, yani uwezi sema hata hii impeachment ilikuwa sawa kweli ama ikuwa sawa. So the only neutral arbiter in this matter is the court. So if the court declares that Sonko is unfit to contest, I think then we should pick it from there. But IBC can just make a pronouncement based on anything. But the good thing is IBC, usually when the court issues a direction, that is the direction they take.
All right, 10 minutes to 9 a.m. Remember, you are on Morning Vibes. Kwa mjadala leo tunaongea juu political recap, what happened over the weekend. Alafu pia tukupatia nafasi in just 2 minutes upate share your opinion as we wrap it up. Remember, show ni Morning Vibes.
Morning Vibes, where you are the MVP. No negative vibes.
Now phone lines are open and the number to call
is 0719012700. Tupige simu bana.
Yeah man, we want to hear your thoughts as we wrap it up. Remember, tumekuwa kwa mjadala kwa public opinion. Why do I want to say kijadala? Mjadala bana, imeshika kushika. Alafu pia nataka kuwakumbusha kwamba Ready Mosleto kwa moto in the next hour. Richie Spice going head to head with Tyrus Raleigh. Yote kwa crazy. Right now tupigie simu 0719012700 wataka kusema nini ama unachangia aje. Hello.
Hello,
this is Vibes Radio. Karibu sana, unasemaje?
Nasema unaona hii
network yako nakula down, but thank you so much for calling. OT.
Kwambo
wagwan
nagwa napiga gwana, hebu gotea tada hapo na wao wageni wote
tumegoteka. OT, asante sana.
Haya sasa hapo kuna hao jamaa wazimio na wa Kenya kwanza hapo, ndio?
Yeah man.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka kuongea hivi bwana. Mimi nakumbuka ile la selection 2017. wakati Rao alikuwa analalamika kwamba hawa ma-ministers mawaziri wanatumika katika kampeni za serikali, Ruto aliambia Rao, wewe nyamaza mzee, wewe hujui kupanga serikali. Unasikia bwana? Rao alipokuwa akilalamikia kuhusu mambo na IEBC, ile ilikuwa na ile preparation election. Ata Ruto, the same Ruto akamwambia Raila, acha na IEBC, wewe tu face sisi kwenye ballot. Unasikia bwana? Kujua kwamba mkuki ni mtamu kwa nguruwe lakini ni chungu kwa binadamu. Hivi sasa mkuki imegeuka kwake, sasa imekuwa chungu. Ninamuuliza jamaa, hii double standard bwana Ruto anataka aachana. Ukiwa unasimamia demokrasia, pigania demokrasia iwe uko ndani ama uko ndani. Simama na haki kama Rao vile wao wanasimama. Naona bwana. Juzi nimesikia kilaumu watu wa media au media au mpatie coverage yenye inatakana. Lakini nikiangalia mimi daily uangalie news, naona napewa ile coverage ambayo inatakana. Ile yao wanaangalia wapi? Ndio maswali yangu.
All right. Thank you so much. That's OT from Likoni. Let's go to Isiolo. We got Boni. Boni, unasemaje? Boni.
Hello Boni.
No, sorry, we got Clinton. Clinton, habari asubuhi.
Hello, Vantiledio.
Wagwan, Kirinyaga wanasemaje?
Bwana. Kirinyaga tunasema Ruto ndo anachukua.
All right, Is that all?
Kuna comment nyingine?
Hapana, nadai aje. Unajua Rao alikuwa mtu poa. Lakini sasa bona alitoka alijoin na unye ametusaliti.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That's Clinton from Kirinyaga sharing his thoughts. We're going to take one from Boni Isiolo. Good morning.
Boni.
Morning.
Ongea kwa nguvu kiasi.
Nilikuwa nasema hivi. Vile
Sorry, what?
Unauliza aje?
Nilikuwa nasema nikan kuuliza mtu
Atukupati bana. We cannot get you. I gotta let you go. Finally, let's hear from John Akothara Kanithi. Good morning. Wagwan, ingia kwa mjadala. Real quick, ask your question or chime in.
Hapana, waambia Ruto unajua inasemekana if you become too humble here to power. Na unaona Ruto, that guy is a very strategic. Na Ruto anabeba hiki tu. Ruto kamili hizi tunasema Ruto. Na even hivi kata kusema sio kilikomina the better ground.
Okay.
Crowd mimi ni kwa Nairobi but ile nimefika crowd ni Ruto na ni Ruto.
All right, so unasema hapo Tharaka Nithi ground ni Ruto. All right. John there just sharing his thoughts. Guys, gentlemen, thank you so much for being in studio with us. And we've got to end the conversation here. I know as we count down, say to how many days? 60?
Should be 64.
64 days, right? As we count down to
63,
what? 63, wow.
63, 20 hours and a minute to go.
Wow, Kevin. Thank you so much. I know we'll have you in studio again to share your thoughts on how things are going.
No, but even before you go, before we leave,
yeah.
You know, today is a very big day for Azimio.
Yes.
And I think I need to say something about that. From around 5 p.m., 7 to 9 p.m., Raila Odinga, our presidential candidate, and Mama Martha Karua will be unveiling the manifesto.
Yeah, Baba na Mava.
Baba na Mama.
Na Mava.
Mama. They'll be unveiling their manifesto today.
Yeah.
And I want to promise the young people of this country that there is so much in that manifesto for them. I was privileged to be part of the team that was preparing this document.
Nice.
And I can assure them a lot is in store for them. They should tune in tonight and see Raila Odinga unveil his plan for employment in this country, his plan for...
But does it matter really? My people will be decided.
I want to cross over to final thoughts by Maina real quick. You have 30 seconds.
My good friend Sheila and my good friend Kev, thank you very much for hosting us.
You're welcome.
Make this conversation ongoing for the next 64 days.
Yes.
So that we're able to offer direction to our young people in our nation so that they can make informed decision at the presidential level, even at the grassroots leaders level. Kitu naweza sema watu waangalia manifesto za watu wakienda before wachaguane. Yetu tuta unveil this month. Na yetu unajua yetu it is based on hustlers. Tumekuwa tukienda hizi economic forums. So manifesto yetu has actually complied with the Public Participation Act, ya Constitution.
All right.
Asante.
I'm looking forward to seeing that manifesto 5 p.m.
5 mpaka 9 p.m.
Hey, hiyo manifesto kwani mmeweka nini hapo?
Itakuwa story, watu waelewe baba anataka kufanya nini.
Itakuwa na money.
Sisi unajua sasa sisi hatukwangi ile ya kununua watu kama ya William.
Wow.
Yetu inakuanga watu wa kujitolea.
Rebels and reggae heads, start your day the MVP way. Where you are the MVP, no negative vibes.